Hi everyone, welcome back to the Lovin Riyadh Show, and today is the 17th of April. Just a quick note before we get into it, this episode is AI made, but fully designed to keep things natural, conversational, and easy to follow like always. So let's jump straight into today's first story, and honestly, it's one of those moments that feels bigger than just a headline. In Jeddah, the spotlight was on a truly special celebration, the wedding of Badr, the son of the legendary Mohammed Abdu. And this wasn't just any wedding, it had that rare mix of deep tradition, high-level elegance, and a cultural presence that instantly made it feel iconic. Think about it like this. The atmosphere of a royal celebration blended with the energy of a major music event. The guest list alone was enough to set the tone. Some of the biggest names in Gulf music were there, including Rabih Sakher, Rashid Al-Majed, and Majid Al-Mohandis, alongside high-profile guests and public figures. At moments, it felt less like a wedding reception and more like a private concert built around a family celebration. One of the standout moments of the night came from Rabih Sakher, who helped kick off the performances and turn the ballroom into something unforgettable. But the most emotional part, without question, belonged to Mohammed Abdu himself. In a rare and deeply personal moment, he performed a special song titled Itari, written specifically for his son. It wasn't just a performance, it felt like a father speaking directly to his son through music. For a figure as iconic as Mohammed Abdu, seeing that shift from legend to proud dad really set the tone for the entire evening. And visually, the wedding was just as powerful. It combined traditional Saudi elements like the Arda with modern luxury design, from floral setups to a high-end ballroom atmosphere. It was one of those events that shows how heritage and modern celebration can exist in the same space without losing meaning. Now, moving on to our second story today, which is very different in tone, but just as powerful in impact. At the Prophet's Mosque area in Madinah, a woman named Kawthar Al Haddad became the center of a moment that people are calling nothing short of heroic. She successfully saved an 18-month-old baby using CPR after the child experienced a medical emergency. What makes this even more impactful is how quick and calm her response was. She was trained, she stayed composed, and she acted at exactly the right moment. And in situations like this, those seconds really matter. Since then, her story has been widely shared as a reminder of something simple but important. Basic CPR and first aid skills are not just nice to have, they can genuinely save lives. This wasn't about luck, it was about preparation and awareness, turning into action at the right time. So when you put both of today's stories together, they feel very different on the surface, but they share one common thread. Meaningful moments shaped by people stepping into important roles. Whether it's a father celebrating his son on one of the biggest nights of his life, or a stranger stepping up in a life or death situation. And that's where we'll leave it for today's episode of the Lovin Riyadh Show. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll be back soon with more stories from across the region that you'll probably see all over your feed.
Thank you for tuning into the Lovin Riyadh podcast as part of the Augustus Media Podcast Network. Please hit that subscribe button wherever you get your podcast from.